Now, manifest, I can't sit here and say I had words every year. I haven't. This is my first time taking a word into my new year, right? And I don't look at it into my new year. I look at it as taking it to my new height, because I am going to new levels. And going into that new level, my old words that I kind of mastered, I get it. Now I need something bigger, right? So my bigger word is intentional. But manifest, that was my big one. And those that's really kind of been on my lives and my broadcast, y'all heard me talk about the whole manifest thing, and how until I really did a vision board, I didn't understand manifestation. I didn't. People talk about it all the time. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Keep on going, right? Because when you don't believe in something, it's hard for it to surface. It's not going to really surface in your life because you don't believe in it, right? You don't believe in it. That's like, that goes into so much other stuff. But I didn't believe. I ain't know no better. I just knew reality and what's happening, and this is what I see, and this is what's going to be, right? And until I really understood manifestation and how it happens and how it works on your brain and all that stuff and what you see and what you attract, and it just was like, all right, this is a bunch of bull. But when I really got deep into it and understood the power I have over my mental and things that happen in my life and in my surroundings and all that stuff, guys, I'm telling you, major shifts happened in my life. I mean, major shifts. And I started asking for things that I thought clearly wasn't going to happen. Or, it wasn't going to happen without like this major, I don't know, something major, right? But it just was so funny how things I manifested happened. And I'm talking about, I would make a vision board, and I'm like, all right, I just want this for the year. My vision board, everything on the board was done in 3 months. And until that happened is when I understood the power of manifestation. So from that moment on is when I started manifesting different things in my life. I started manifesting different people in my life. People I clearly don't have access to, and people I thought I never would have access to. But the power of manifestation is ridiculously crazy. It is. It's real. If you don't know about it, I'm telling you right now. And if you really want to take ownership of what's happening and really make some major shifts in your life and your business, you had the power to do so. Nobody really got the power to do so beside you and the Lord, right? But it's already there. You're the one that really need to take action and make some changes and really get aligned with how your life is supposed to be, because it's there. Get it, Candy. I'm telling you, manifest was my word for I think the past 2 years, right? And now that I understand it, I'm good. I didn't even know how to meditate. I would be like, y'all know I'm a Gemini. I'd be sitting there I got 1,000 things going through my head. All right, is this how it's supposed to be? And it just was, so unenjoyable. I was like, this is not meditating. And it took me a long time to really understand how to quiet the brain. And it's easy once you is open to it and you got to understand it, right? So now I would struggle every morning. I would say, all right, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna meditate. I had my little room, my little closet, dark candles, music, Buddhas. I had everything. But mentally, I wasn't prepared, right? And my mindset wasn't there yet. And I didn't fully understand what it was asking of me to do. And now that I do, I can meditate in 5 minutes in the morning. And for me, I'm going to tell y'all, it's real simple. So some mornings when I don't even feel like it, it's real simple. You can meditate something as simple as, it got to be quiet, though. It got to be quiet. So I'll get up in the morning now. And, I always say I am thankful, but I cannot say I've ever made it a habit to say it out loud that I am grateful, right? Now it's a habit. I'm grateful because I could be a whole lot of other places. Ooh, boy, I could be a whole lot of other places. So just realizing how grateful I am. I spend almost every second, even when I feel my spirit shifting, things happening, people getting on my nerves. I'm like, no, you want to know what? It could be worse. Calm down. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It could be worse. So I'm trying to tell you. So just getting up, and for me, it's so easy as visualizing how I want my life to be, right? And at first people would say this in sessions, and I'm like, man, this is not working. They say, picture yourself on the sand, picture yourself here. And I'm like, look, it's not working, Lord. It's not working. But I really, really had to get fully intertwined in it, right? So now it goes beyond that. I see where I want to be in 2 years. I see me being here on stages. I see me, just how I want my life to be. And what it does initially, it strikes emotion in me, right? And then behind my emotion, y'all know I'm an action taker. Y'all know I love action takers, and I am an action taker. So I will immediately spring up and start working on what I'm supposed to be doing, right? And which is, in order for me to be where I just visualize, I got to do some things, right? I got to do some things. So that is the power, just something as simple as that. Just simple as that. It don't have to be no whole hour, 30 minutes, and no, it don't. For me, sometimes it's 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, I got stuff to do. Then I spring up and I go I go make it happen. So I just wanted to jump on with you ladies and say, Candy, right? You a gem. So I'm telling you, it's a struggle. It's a struggle, but growth has really been in my favor for the past couple of years. Thank the Lord. Growth has really been in my favor, but not only that, just being open to it. I want you guys to really realize where you want to be and stop just saying it, right? Stop just saying it and secretly saying it. Say that thing, yell it out, write it on the daggone wall, put it on your Post-its. Like, I got Post-its, I got them everywhere. Put them on your Post-its, put them wherever you need to be visually motivated to spring toward that goal. I know sometimes it get hard, and some of you got these jobs. I get it, but I'm telling you, the job is nowhere near as gratifying and satisfying as it could be when you're living in your true passion. That's all I can say. That is really all I can say. So you ladies, I want to let you guys hear that. Right? Let it motivate you and move you and however it needs to do so. I want you guys to be proud of what you have going on. I want you to realize you are good enough. Bump what the next person doing. It's not that deep, right? Because your people that you attract or that are attracted to you, your service and all that stuff, they're your people, right? And you have the control to work with who you want to work with. Now, if you, for some chance, is attracting the kind of clients you don't want to work with, you got some work to do. Stop running around complaining about these clients as if it's their fault. You attracted them. You attracted them. So stop worrying about what everyone else doing. Oh, they came to me with this $500. Well, why did they feel like they could approach you with that? First, think of that. Start looking at your business. Start looking at how your business is structured, how people perceive it. If you really kind of don't understand, go on the flip side. Approach your business as a potential client, right? Go on the website. Don't look at it as you. Look at it as a potential client. What do they see? What do they hear? Look at all that, right? And then ask yourself and be true. Now, be true with yourself, because you ain't got to tell nobody. Ain't like you got to write it down, right? So be true with yourself. Is it worthy of $5,000? Or, ask yourself, will somebody look at your stuff, your social presence, or however you market, however that is? Will they go through your client journey process? And are you worthy of that $10,000 package or that $500 cake or whatever it is? Whatever you want to work with, ultimately, look at your stuff from the outside in. And if you see something that may be a little sketchy, this is your time to fix it. This is your time to fix it. It really, really is. Otherwise, you're going to stay in this wheel, and it's going to be frustrating. And unless you really tackle those issues or those elements that's really devaluing your brand, that's where you're going to be. That is where you're going to be. Period. That's just how it's going to be. Right, it is hard to hush, but I'm telling you, it's something about tapping into when you just operate off a desire, or you just allow yourself to. I didn't know what I wanted, honestly. I really didn't. I just know I'm bigger than life. Like, come on. I got so much to offer. I can't keep playing small. And when you know that, like, it's got to be something that you know in your gut. And that is really what propels you guys to get frustrated with these cheap clients and all that stuff. So I get it. I get it, because you know you deserve more, you know, all that. But all I'm saying is, for whatever it is that you desire, make sure your end is up to par. We all are great, right? But some of us play around with our businesses and we still feel as if we are entitled to, when at the end of the day, no, boo boo, no, you got some work to do. You got some work to do, right? So that is really, absolutely, Sonia. Say it again. You have to speak over yourself, and you really have to operate. We are in a service-based business. That's what we do. A lot of us, some of us have products, but for the most part, this is a service-based business, right? So nobody really buying our product and running. This is a service. People buy services according to emotion. And I keep saying it and saying it and saying it, because it's going to resonate, right? It's going to resonate. And that's really where your focus needs to be. And then focus on your business as a business, right? Is your website's whack? Or are you playing around with, camera pictures and you didn't even have enough decency at least to edit them to make them look a little, things like that really devalues your brand. It really, really does. And it was a question, even you had, Anastasia, about the Gmail thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't go to none of these big names and it's Cakes by Tiffany at Gmail. That's really not hardly what you would see, because a company or service-based business that really promotes themselves as a business, acts as a business, they have business elements in place, meaning they got business credit. It's just so much things in place that ultimately it requires domain, branded domains and things like that. And like, nobody really showing up to that level with Gmail accounts and handwritten contracts and it's just like systems that's not automated. They doing every little task. They call in to make an appointment, then they call in for the consultation, and as opposed to just having everything automated. It doesn't happen that way. And for one, when you don't have things automated, it just takes too much time. It takes too much time. And then when it's a lot. it's a lot. But ultimately, you really just got to take it step by step. And as you grow, as you scale, your business got to do the same thing, right? You can't go increasing your prices and you ain't dump a penny into your business, right? You can't do that. You can't do that. Like, ultimately, you increase your prices because why? Because you invested in your business, or you enhanced your skills, or now your systems is you have systems, or now you have team members. Like, that's ultimately what it is. Like, you can't come to me talking about now your services was $400, now they're $800, but you pitching the same thing. Like, you don't have nothing different. Like, you ain't add no services, no nothing. Like, no nothing. I don't get no welcome kit, no nothing. So it's just really all about, it's really a lot about, just how you treat your business, right? Ultimately, and how it's going to treat you back. And just really be in tune with your prospects. Like, that is like key. Branding is key. I can't tell you, because people pay according to what they perceive you as. If they think you like, what they call it, bargain basement Betty, that's all they're going to be willing to pay you. But if they feel as if, oh yeah, okay, she about her stuff, then guess what? And you make them feel amazing. They're not going to sit here and say, oh, well, I only got $500. What can you do? That's not even going to be the language. It's not going to be the language, because it's a chemistry there, and they already perceive you as, oh yeah, I want that. And when people say they want that, it's not I want that, but I'm only willing to pay. That's not how it goes. It's I want that. Okay, where I sign. And you only really going to get that kind of reaction by instilling and playing on those feelings and really delivering results, right? That's really what it's all about. So I'm done rambling for tonight. I am going to finish up this course. Just about done. 8:30. Good time. So I'm gonna finish it up, and those that have it registered, you will have it in your you'll get an email tonight if I manage to finish. If not, you'll have it by tomorrow. So all I wanted to say, thank you, ladies, for joining me tonight, and have an amazing New Year's. Like, New Year's is next week, guys. Like I'm not even gonna ask about no resolutions because I don't want to know. If anything, I'm gonna ask you how are you promoting or what is it tomorrow that you're planning to do different? I don't want to know what you're going to do the next year unless it's a word, because I don't want you to wait till next year. Like, why you can't start tomorrow? Like, what you waiting for? We ain't running around on no checks or nothing like that. What you waiting for? It's like, let's start tomorrow. So how can you show up differently tomorrow in your business so that when the new year comes, you're already prepared for it, right? So that's it, guys. Hey, Keisha, all of my new guys that just joined, I hope you probably was able to catch a little bit of this live. If you catch it on a replay, put hashtag replay so I know you here. If you have a question of any sort, plug it right here in the video and I will answer it. So all the rest of you ladies have an amazing weekend. I don't even know what the day is. Have an amazing weekend and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.